Don Hector pours some coffee and takes a seat whilst Nacho is counting money as one of his minions is watching. "Yep, that's fine mate," he says. The minion says bye and leaves. Don Hector has been a rude bastard by ignoring him. Another minion walks in and says hi, and again Don Hector has been a dick. The minion sits down and tries a bit of chit chat, but Nacho is like, "Show me the money!" He seems a bit hesitant. "Why is this?" "Oh, bullshit. Someone got caught from my crew this week." "Let me finish," says Nacho, as there's nothing more annoying when there's some dick talking when you're trying to count. "You're light," says Nacho. The dude has come up short on the money. "Why didn't you make it up with your own share?" says Nacho. "I did," says the minion. "Okay, pay it back next week mate. We're all good," says the uber happy Nacho. "Who works for whom, eh?" says Don Hector to Nacho. Oh shit, someone's in the doghouse. Nacho fucks off, brings Minion back and kicks the shit out of him out the back. Later on Nacho does some sewing and his dad turns up and says, "Hey, where's the cowhide material?" "It's at the back," says Nacho, and he goes back to his sewing. Sewing. Oh shit! He's pierced his hand on purpose with the sewing needle. Man, this man is a tortured soul. Back in Colt, King gives her closing speech. She explains that Jimmy is a great bloke and helps out with all the old people because the other lawyers can't be asked, and pleads with them to let him off with a slapped wrist. She adds that he helps out with his crank job of a brother by waking up at 5 in the morning to buy his newspaper that is only available on the one newsstand in the whole city. Awkward bastard. She adds again that Jimmy has made him a silver lining jacket to stop the electrics giving him the jolts when he goes to work. What a great bro Jimmy is. All this caused Jimmy to snap. Wouldn't you if your brother was a bit of a crankball? He's deeply sorry for everything. And they crack open the champagne as they have won the case. Well, they've sort of won the case, as he's been given a year's suspension, which is okay, but not. Yeah, victory tastes sweet, yo. But Kim the party pooper asks Jimmy what he's going to do next year, and Jimmy's like, "Shut up woman, that's tomorrow's problem. Let's just get trashed now and have some sexy sex later." Oh crap, there's a knock at the door. It's Rebecca. "Oh, we met earlier, but didn't, 'cause I was fucking up Chuck's case for you." Anyway, she goes on to say Chuck is not answering his door, and has been knocking at his door for at least an hour. She obviously can't take a hint and fuck off. She wants Jimmy to go back over to Chuck's with her, but Jimmy doesn't give a damn anymore. Can you blame him? Jimmy declines the offer, and there's an awkward silence. She accuses Jimmy of lying to her, and he's like, "Yeah, sorry about that, I had to do what I had to do." "But Jimmy, he's your brother." "No, not anymore, he's not." "Okay, enjoy your champagne." Now we have some filler material. Mike's dead son's wife is at a support meeting for widows and tells a story that us the audience doesn't give a shit about. This old Doris has been a rude cunt with her knitting. Oh shit, there's Mike! After the meeting they chat outside. She tells him that he's signed him up to build a playground for her kid's school. "Why the fuck did you do that?" says Mike. She apologises, but the big baldy softy gives in and agrees anyway. Great plot turn. Meanwhile, Howard turns up at Chuck's, who is sitting in darkness. He eventually lets him in, and they talk about how Jimmy won't be a lawyer for a year, so actually it is they who have won the case. They discuss their future whilst drinking some mild expensive Scotch whisky. They toast a drink, and Howard leaves. Chuck sits back down and pulls out the tape recorder from his desk. Ooh, it still hurts. It's the next day and Jimmy is in the office. He calls all his clients and tells them that he won't be a lawyer for a year. These scenes take 3 or 4 minutes. By the end he is very tired. But he gets to talk to a war veteran who flew planes in a war. But oh shit, he's just remembered that his commercial is about to air, which is against the rules now that he's not allowed to practice as a lawyer. Close call. Later that evening Jimmy's having a fag outside. Kim joins him. He explains to her that he nearly cocked up with the commercial earlier. Then he goes on to explain that he can't get a refund on the commercial, nor can he resell the airspace, so he's fucked. Kim says he better sort it out as she ain't paying half of his office rent, so they may as well just get rid of the office as it costs too much anyway. They have a bit of a lover's tiff about it. Next day at a massive carpet shop, Jimmy is trying to convince the odd couple to buy his services of making a commercial which he says he can film and produce for them. Jimmy gives them the big sell, but after much deviating they say they're going to have to think about it. Shit. Jimmy asks if they can decide quickly, And they're like, how quick? And Jimmy says, oh, I need to shoot in the next 15 minutes. That'll be a no then. Outside in the car park, Jimmy is having a sulk and explains to his film crew about all the money that he's losing. But he has an idea. Arriving at a load of satellite dishes, he tells his crew to set up the cameras. He practices some lines, but we can't make out yet what his plan is. He gets his crew to say some lines, but he's not impressed. They are confused, as are we. Next up is one of Gus's vans. Inside the back of the van parked at the depot, some dudes are unscrewing the floorboards. What can be in there? Oh yeah, drugs of course. Nacho is back. Some dealing is going down. Take your pick, says the head guy. Nacho makes his selection. You forgot how to count, says the top man. No you prick, Don Hector gets 6. Ooh, they don't like that. I need to make a phone call, the top man indicates. This guy is taking a piss by taking 6. Ooh, it's Gus. Okay, that's fine, give it to him. Yeah, he can go, the top man doesn't say. Nacho fucks off with his pack of 6. Cut to Gus who's looking around some old industrial unit. But hang on, doesn't all this seem a bit familiar? Yes, it's the laundry where Walter White's secret underground meth lab was. What a great show Breaking Bad was. And who do we have here? Oh yes, it's that woman who was also in Breaking Bad. Don't you love it when they explain the backstories in prequels? Meanwhile, Chuck is looking shifty. He's outside. Looks like he's going for a jog. Oh no, he's just walking down the middle of the road like all crazy people do. Look at all these electrical objects. This has got to be killing him. He makes it to one of those payphones and calls his doctor, who I believe we saw back in season 1. Or was it season 2? Don Hector asks how the drugs pickup went. Nacho explains it was a bit aggy, but they got what they wanted. Don Hector tells Nacho that he wants his dad to smuggle the drugs through his business. Nacho is like, no, he's a simple man. But Don Hector says, I don't give a fuck, make it happen. Don Hector is then given some bad news, so throws a wobbler and has some kind of attack due to his condition. So he takes some of his pills. In that process, Nacho sees that he has dropped one of his pills and covers it up. Why would he do this? Jimmy explains to Kim that he's found a loophole for the commercials that he's not allowed to resell on. He can produce any commercial for a fee and throw in the airtime for free. Kim says that he is smart. So what commercial did you run in? She asks, and so do we. He's made his own. Let's see it then, she says. Yes, let's see it.
What's that I see? Albuquerque's next TV star? It's you, small business owner. Well, you better think again. You can't afford not to be on TV. Great services, great products, and most of all, that face. Wrap it all up in your natural charisma and bam, you belong on TV. And it gets better. I can have you on the air tomorrow. You heard me right. Tomorrow. I can make you a TV star for a price you can afford. Call me, Saul Goodman. The world needs to know about you and your business. Call me now.
It's just a name.
They call me hell. They call me